Hello, good afternoon, YouTubers. It's February 4th, 2020, and this is my show number 3 on YouTube for Matthew Melton's Democracy Show. And before I get into my intro, I'm going to tell you the title. The title is Mistrial. We want the Democratic Caucus to call mistrial tomorrow, Wednesday, February 5th, 2020. Bad trial, no justice. We Democrats call bullshit on the POTUS impeachment trial. There. Now that I've said that, I'm going to do my standard intro before I get into reading today's show. This is show number 3. Hello, I'm Matthew Melton, and this is Matthew Melton's Democracy Show on YouTube. I'm here in Seattle, Washington's University District neighborhood at the University of Washington. Go Huskies and go Hawks. This channel is my political commentary show. I'm here to present my opinions on major media covered current political news stories, primarily within the realm of the American politica, but part of the time I'll be talking about foreign political news. By politica, I'm referring to the political situation surrounding a body of government. I'm a left-leaning Democrat, but I will try to hit the middle of the road when I can for broader appeal. What this channel is like a startup, like a little business venture to me. Moving on, hello millennials and hello boomers. You're both okay. Thank you for viewing my channel. To subscribe to my channel, please just click the little red button below. And hello to all of my regular viewers and subscribers. I appreciate you, and you're my constant motivation in producing this channel. And thank you to the U.S. Constitution and First Amendment from the bottom of my heart for each and every day of my life. Okay, viewers, this is my fast pitch on why Democrats need to stand up and loudly shout mistrial on the floor of the Senate tomorrow before the vote to convict or acquit our 45th United States President, Donald John Trump. Or actually, these days, I like to call him out as Donnie Moscow. But that's not my point. My point is that having heard so many days of evidence that made it to the press releases, that I'm fully convinced that the POTUS is guilty of his impeachment crimes, and we Dems supporting his impeachment and conviction know that if left in office to finish his term, that President Trump is going to both run for re-election and at the same time is going to go on a headhunting mission against all of our Democrats in the caucus who is supporting his impeachment and conviction. That will include people like John Bolton, the former National Security Advisor, and the former presidential advisor, Fiona Hill, who first used the word false narrative during the impeachment hearings last November. And then there's the Ukrainian government. Yes, the entire Ukrainian government will be subject to Trump's blowback and revenge seeking. Trump is going to be looking for ways to arrange his blowback, also known as revenge, and cause them injuries. Trump is going to be looking for ways to arrange his blowback and revenge. Yeah. It's time to decide if we want POTUS Trump to win this battle royale of his impeachment trial, or if Democrats will instead look for all of the reasons that they can to call a mistrial. I'm not a lawyer, nor am I a law expert, but yesterday I heard Representative Adam Schiff say in his closing testimony that there is no chance for impartial justice in this trial, and he had his many reasons for that. So, an educated guess being that could be considered as a precedent for calling a mistrial of what will otherwise be POTUS Trump's glorious acquittal vote. And shame on us all, and then do we deserve what we are going to get? A president is needed to call a mistrial. That's how it works. I'm sure that legal experts can find them, and many of them, if they looked at the whole trial, how the whole trial was conducted. The same partisan judge and also an impartial jury by partisanship. I say those can also be presidents of mistrials. Does America deserve what is anticipated to be most assuredly gerrymandering in the next election polls? How about the xenophobia, uh, the word xenophobia or the concept of xenophobia becoming an acceptable mainstream belief in America? And this could go on, and I could go on, but I'm keeping this brief because I need to get this out to the public. I need you to contact your representatives and tell them to stand up tomorrow and shout mistrial and find reasons for a mistrial. We can't let the president win this one. Contact your representatives now. If they're not in the Democratic Caucus, or you just know that they believe in justice, tell them loudly to chant mistrial before the vote tomorrow. And they may still force a vote because Trump's same partisanship colleague and Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell is in control of the rules in the Senate, and he's ready to hand our impeached POTUS his get out of impeachment free charges card. It's public, and it's beyond a shadow of a doubt that he will do it. But if mistrial is called, that can still become legal, and it will outweigh the vote to acquit POTUS Trump, even if Mitch McConnell orders it, because the Supreme Court will then have to rule on whether it was a mistrial or not. And that will equate to pulling a spare in bowling, in my opinion. I just threw that in as an analogy. Then, should a new trial be scheduled, it will foil POTUS Trump's revenge on his accusers and the Democrats in the Democrats caucus. That's my opinion. I hope that you like it. If you don't agree, you can write me at my email or message me at my Facebook and tell me why I'm wrong, at least on this one. But I won't back down on this one. Mistrial is the only appropriate remedy since Adam Schiff told in his closing testimony yesterday that impartial justice was not possible, as I've already said. And so, for one, I cannot agree that it was a fair or just trial, nor did presiding Justice John Roberts Jr. attempt to use all of his powers vested in him to ensure that all of the new discovery was admitted into evidence, which would have undoubtedly included more witness testimony. That gets John Bolton's testimony onto the record, and how about all of those new emails that just popped up between Trump and Ukraine substantiating quid pro quo? Quid pro quo being a new household word that all good little school children know by now. I'll say it again, mistrial. I hope and also I pray that your phone calls and messages make it to your representatives in Congress in time. Thank you for watching, and please check often for my newest YouTube productions. I'll keep them coming. I'm new to this, and I'm remaking a few of my first experimental YouTubes because perhaps I'm just being overly picky on how they were produced. Today I can't do it. I just had to do this, and I know it's choppy, but that's the cost of getting this thing out to the public. I don't know when, but they'll be posted within the next week or so, along with my now daily political commentary YouTube post. Hey, I'm excited to be recording these new episodes. I've always wanted to try video production and political writing. So at this time, I'd like to thank the YouTube founders. Please hit me up with all of your questions and remarks on Facebook. I'm Matthew Melton's Democracy Show. At Gmail, I'm Matthew Melton's Democracy Show at gmail.com, all lowercase. Soon I'll be on Pinterest and Instagram and Twitter. Please look me up on Kickstarter and GoFundMe. I'll be starting some fresh accounts with them as an additional means to support my future goals in this and to take this show on stage. I never made it onto talk radio back in 2015 as I deeply desired for many reasons, but my new vision is the All-American live recorded talk show, and I plan to host one. Can you see that vision with me? That's a wrap.